Yeah.
Morning new everybody. Artie just joined.
Artie just joined.
I think so. Amazing. How did you do that? Very clever. And a Merry Christmas. Totally excellent. You can tell how deep into it. No, we've lost it.
Yeah.
Okay, see you live. Okay, how about I log out so I'm on my camera?
Yeah, you can just log out. Just X out.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, then we
I gotta get up. Refresh.
$9.94 because?
Huh?
Right one, right?
Yeah, except now, oh my god, because it's all on one computer, you're still gonna type as you.
Okay.
I don't know why it can't
Yeah,
handle.
I logged out. And then sign in.
And then,
Anthony. And go. You have to tell me what my password is.
for goodness sakes.
Is it really? Oh, jeez.
That's no big deal.
Alright. And then,
There you go.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can flip your camera around and I'll set it up here.
Okay, so I don't know if that's right or not.
Yeah, so I'll have to go back and check the live chat.
Best hour that was.
Hey everybody! How y'all doing?
Get the trains on. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys really like that. Oh, Anthony works so hard on it. Artie, you better go back and watch it, buddy. Since you woke up.
Hey Artie, how are you?
Thank you, Steven. Hello again, Andy. Thank you, White Walls Wheels. Sports, wow, how, wow.
I don't think that's the way you sing it, Miss Clark.
Yeah, I won't come until I get some.
I don't think that's how you sing it, Miss Clark. Honey, you sing it your way, and I'll sing it mine.
We had fun just doing that.
Yeah, she was here through the whole live stream, Artie.
I was, yeah. I had to run and got back just within about 5 minutes of it starting, so.
Well, thank you, Stuart. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I've been nervous. I mean, I think it drags in a couple of parts,
he's
but
terribly anxious about it, so. I'm like, no, they're going to love it. It's very funny.
so,
Thank you, Andrew.
thank you, Andrew T.
Nope.
Hi, Leslie. Our daughter Lindy's here.
Good. I was texting him.
Kyan, hi, Opa.
Hey, Kyan. He's not napping yet.
I kind of typed hi to almost all of you, and the other one, so I'm just going to say hi to everybody on the
it's a
screen.
continuation, I think.
Some of you did not type in the live stream,
Yins are good with that.
the premiere. That's what you get for sleeping in. Well, I know. It's a tough call. This was
for
early
sure.
for the
And it's
Americans.
very early for you. So, yeah, just go back and watch it. It's cool. Thank you, Andy.
Hey, Simon, how are you?
Yeah, I hope you guys like it. Go back and give it a good like.
The thing is, there were so many callback. There were a lot of callback jokes to the original
you
series.
can watch it later.
And keeping the characters, trying to
Movies
keep the
about
characters true to how they develop. There are jokes that aren't funny unless you know, like the little bit about the sheriff got nervous again, so the elves locked him in another car.
They wrapped him up and locked him up.
They wrapped him up and locked him in another car. You gotta understand. You gotta know series one. What happens to the sheriff when he gets nervous? And then there's a fallback on that joke where she's like, Madame Locke comes out and says, "Where's Book?" And they're like, "He's in the other car, but you might want to let it air out before you go in."
And she was, oh, okay.
She's like, "Understood."
Got it. Yeah. So just inside jokes that you totally got if you watched the first series.
Yeah, and some.
But I thought you'd enjoy it even if you hadn't. You know,
some
you could figure it
seeds
out.
planted for series 2.
Right. It's a good segue for the next one, I thought.
There's some bits that set up series 2.
Yep.
And again, if this was your first time seeing Smokey, and you know, Smokey is both the same but also very different than the Smokey from
no
series
doubt, Artie.
1.
Yeah, it was a lot of,
It was a lot of what?
voices.
There were fewer voices in this episode than in the series.
Yeah, but it was a lot. You probably
But
do need to watch it again.
I layered them more. Like
Yeah.
that singing bit took 2 days to put together because Joyce and I had to sing every character in voice.
Yeah, as I said, it's hard to sing in voice. I finally decided, screw it. Daisy wouldn't sing with an accent anyway.
And then I had to layer them, but I had to line them up so they came in roughly on rhythm. I didn't want them perfectly in rhythm, where they sounded like a choir. I wanted them to be staggered.
There was no danger of them sounding like they were in a choir.
You know, we definitely cussed more in it. I think there's only one cuss word in the entire first series.
Right.
And we even dropped the F-bomb in this one.
Sean's a fucked up, fucked up.
Hey, well, I think you're all right. Austin is definitely fucked up right now. And there, we just dropped it 3 times in 5 seconds there.
Woo. Come on, banners.
So again, if you liked it, I'm glad. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. But if you didn't like it, you probably tuned out. You know.
Right. I definitely had ins and
you know,
outs.
my personal thing is I like to sort of like it's wrapping up and they get to the show and you think, okay, they always end on a show, but you know, the plot hasn't been completely resolved yet. You still got the train and all that stuff. So a lot of people are like, okay, they're at the show, they're singing, and that's the end. No. That was one of your 2 favorite jokes, though, was the girls of the Ishi Crash requesting, the girls of the Ishi Crash requesting, oh, come all ye faithful.
Or come all our faithful.
One of my favorite bits is riding the Rusty Twanger. One of my favorite bits is writing the Rusty Twanger versions of songs.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not good. We can't. What do you think I am?
Can you do something that's less cow-oriented and depressing?
God.
Rusty, can you do something that's a little less cow-oriented and depressing? You do know I'm a cowboy, right? Oh, little town of El Paso, how still we see the light.
Yes, and you saw Smokey's parents have names now.
Yeah,
they did in the first series.
Smokey's parents are
They're not
being
bad
revealed.
parents. But don't you love
Did
this
it
last
pass quickly? That hour took 5 hours for me.
Yeah, just about.
I'm just sitting here like, they're not laughing, nobody's typing anything. And Joyce is like, because they're watching this cartoon.
It, that's right.
Or then you're all typing hello to each other, and I'm like, you're not watching the cartoon. So I'm just bipolar for the whole
Never going to be happy, that's the truth.
And it's never going to appease everybody's sense of humor.
Right.
But in honor of it, I only changed one train. Last week I had 3 steamers running, so 2 steamers.
No cows. That's true.
The Christmas steamer went upstairs. It's under the Christmas tree.
Yes, it is.
The Christmas train is under the Christmas tree.
Oh,
so I still have the 2 steamers running. Joyce needs a bar of soap in her mouth.
Do not. Oh, well.
Well, that's it. He's going through those pains.
Yes.
What we're trying to show is, now, yes, Smokey grew up in a brothel.
Right.
Okay? And if you watch Series 1...
All the girls like him.
All the girls like Smokey. But Smokey's going through changes, shall we say.
Right.
And we're also trying to reveal his parents really aren't bad parents.
Yeah, they do care about him and everything else.
But yeah, his parents are transvestites.
Yeah.
But that's it.
So,
Smokey, like a lot of kids, thinks his parents are horrible,
right.
or whatever.
Yeah. Lucky kids and the
Lucky
kids.
and Mayor Sunbish immediately hauls him out on
right.
it. Smokey, you forget yourself.
Yeah.
And his parents give him a horse, which he
Right.
wanted.
Which
It's all a bunch of
out
horse.
west, that would be an awfully good gift.
It's all a bunch of horse
Heck,
food.
in Toledo, that would be an awfully good gift.
What?
Getting a horse.
Yeah.
It's Chapani, Smokey.
But the one joke I knew none of you UK guys. All right, Ewan, thanks for stopping in. Take care.
Thanks, Ewan.
We had I didn't know how many people would catch the talking horse, and I knew most of you would go to Mr. Ed. Even in the UK, I knew a lot of you might go Mr. Ed. No, a couple of old timers might have thought Francis the talking mule.
Right.
No, there is a much
Yeah.
subtler joke, and only maybe one out of every 50 Americans who would have watched this show would have gotten the reference.
You need to be over 50.
You gotta be.
It's
you gotta
on
be over
YouTube.
certain
You can
age, certain
Google.
age.
You can look at Davy and Goliath. It's on YouTube. It's horrible to watch. It's the claymation.
Yeah, it was similar to claymation. It was when I was a kid, you didn't really catch it was that religious, but it was clearly a very religious show.
Right. Yeah, very.
But it was a children's Saturday and Sunday morning show that was put out by the Lutheran Evangelical Council, and it was called Davy and Goliath. And Davy is a little boy whose family is sickeningly pure and Christian. And Davy gets a pet dog that happens to be able to talk.
Right.
Gee, Davy.
Yeah.
And Davy goes along and learns
Anthony
moral
does
lessons.
it well.
And the dog the dog sometimes needs the morality explained to him, and sometimes the dog is the voice of morality to Davy.
I don't know, why would he lose the horse, Tim?
Yeah. The horse is his. The horse and the fact that he's a marshal comes into play in series 2.
Right. Yeah, these are all.
And we're already plotting series 3.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you are.
The Stanley,
Right.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I know I had
And
to continue.
Smokey's
I
gonna
just
be a
didn't
part
think
of
you were
that,
really
too.
working on it. Smokey's going to age up, though.
Yes, but we are going to be doing some Davy and Goliath puns
Yes.
with Smokey.
So it might not be a bad idea to check it out.
And that would be the phone.
That was
And that would be
upstairs.
the phone. You got to go upstairs? You need a break.
Yeah, I'll be
Come
back.
down.
I
Okay.
will.
But no, this is all a setup. Smokey is going through some changes. And you had Smokey throughout most of series 1, and then if you remember, Smokey had the incident at the end of series 2 that left him mildly traumatized. Now we're seeing Smokey coming out of that trauma as seeing the world a little differently. And that's going to carry on into series 2. I just always do Charlie Bishop at Chadwick, and that would be the phone. So, hi Carl. So, yeah, I even wore my Mayor Sunbish shirt. Yeah, and I don't want to insult people's intelligence and start to explain, but again, a lot of you were not members of this channel, and some of you in the background not talking in chat. You may not have seen, or you only watched a couple episodes of Series 1, which is 2 hours and 45, 50 minutes long, or there's the 2 hour and 40 minute movie version I did of it, where I cut out all the scene starts. So, yeah, and again, you know, the series probably only had about 80 people who watched the series all the way through. And I know that because the least watched episodes have about 75 to 80 views on them. Which means, hey, welcome Michael Brand. I know to play you a night at the Rhomboid table. You are now knighted, and Michael, if you have a channel and stuff, you can advertise it. Messing around with Log4j. Okay. Well, welcome in, Michael. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. The writing took place over 3 sessions where I just really spent 2, 3, 4 hours a day writing it and then more time editing it. And yeah, the thing is, there was stuff that I wanted to put in and decided it wasn't necessary and would make it even longer. And as it is, the original goal was to make it a 10-minute silly movie. And I didn't want to do a parody of all the old Christmas movies. I didn't want to do a Home Alone. Although with Smokey that might have, you know, you could do that. I didn't want to do anything that was too derivative. I wanted it to be original. With the typical Christmas plots, you know, problem needs solved, somebody's not in the Christmas spirit, needs to be put in the Christmas spirit, a Christmas miracle occurs, blah, blah, blah. Yes, Joyce is a Knight of the Round Table, but she is logged off as Joyce now. She is only on because she's on the camera. But yes, Joyce was, if you were watching the premiere, she was in Chatting. And yes, she is knighted. She's a Knight of the Rhomboid table. We're not the round table, we're the rhomboid table. Carl, if I'm home at the time it's on, yes, I try to make any live stream that I can if I see it's on. I am off work next week. We do have a Christmas special that'll be coming, either part of our live stream next Friday, or it'll be on Saturday. I'm just trying to fit it in from all the other ones. We've got a couple of new Christmas songs, 3 or 4, depending on how many Joyce is willing to sing. Well, thank you, Alan. And again, for the 6th time, Alan, thank you. Yeah, because obviously that was a big deal. And I know I post just something to mention real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. You know, I posted a video middle of the week because I wanted to thank Alan. That video was not to brag about hitting 1,000 subscribers or anything like that. It's a cool milestone. I had never cared about breaking 1,000 until I got around 900, and all of a sudden everybody in the family and everybody's like, 900 people on YouTube. Hey, you're gonna, you know, you're getting close to 1,000. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I started paying attention and wondering. And I plateaued at times. I was at 920 for a couple of months. Then all of a sudden I had a little growth. But Alan gave us that shout out last week, and that's what my video was. My video was to thank Alan and also Andrew at March West Junction. That was not a video to talk about me. I already posted a little thing in the community that said, hey, I made 1,000. Because I've had shout outs before. Tristan at Double O'Neill gave me a shout out, and I had like a 15 to 20 growth spurt over a couple of days. I've had a couple other channels occasionally give me, you know, quick mentions or shout outs. And even Alan at Dragon Junction had given me shout outs before, but he gave me a really nice shout out and then encouraged a lot of people to come and get me over 1,000 as a Christmas gift. And well, you know, Santa delivered on that one, Alan. Way to go. because not only did we go over 1,000, we shot way past 1,000. I mean, it was the single biggest one-night growth in the history of my channel. We went 30 plus overnight. Within 24 hours, we'd gained 35 subscribers. Within 48 hours, we were up 45. We're now up 50. And I still wait to see how many log in and say, yeah, all right, this channel wasn't really anything. Alan told me to check it out. I subscribed. He got over 1,000. And we'll see if we drop. But so far, it's been, a couple of down, then a couple up, couple down, couple up. So it's been really cool. But that video was a thank you. It was not about me. It was about you, Alan, and thanking you and Andrew at March West, and thanking all of you who actually are subscribed to the channel and have been so supportive of all the silliness I do. That's what it was all about. So, anyhow, we are running the ICE4 again because why not? Well, welcome Southline Southern Rail. We need to knight you. I never drew you a knight to the wrong way table.
Ooh, another one. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even know when our spring break is, Artie. Whoops. And so you just saw the IC4 leave the station, and now coming into the station is the Austrian Railjet. I really didn't change many trains from last week. Right here, you can see I've got one of my two steamers rolling. The two Rheingolds are rolling. Oh, that sounds interesting, Evo. So, Southline is Danny. All right, awesome. Hello, Danny. So this camera is known as the 11-lane view. Since we have some new people, I will do this real quick. This is a map of my train table. Now, as I'm sitting, I am facing up above me. Okay, so I have my control center right in front of me. So if you were standing behind me, this is how, first of all, I'd be creepy. But if you were standing behind me, this is, you would be seeing it this way. To your left, which is that way, but I'm actually pointing to my right. But to your left, that is an 8-foot by 12.5 section, which is modeled on the German city of Domino. It's a city I used to do an exchange program with and spent 15 Junes from 2003 to 2016. Well, 13 Junes. And then visited again in 2017 and 2019 when Joyce and I went to Germany on our own. So it's modeled on that. My train stations are 100% scale accurate, other than the platforms are not full length, but everything is 100% accurate. The roofs are done, the canopies are done exactly the way the station is. The other side is, well, it would be that way to you guys. That I call the Bremen Hanover side. That really hasn't been done yet. But if I do some of the, like this view here, so this is the Bremen Hanover side here. And that's Joyce. No, the camera's up there.
That way, okay. I forget which way it is.
Camera's up there.
Feel right.
I'm talking this way.
I know.
200 hours of build time for a 30-second video. Yep.
Yeah, that would be pretty typical, I would think.
So, yeah, I was a little paunchier, even though my weight's still where it should be. I'm wearing two shirts and this one's bagging up for me.
Yeah, no worries, babe.
So, the other train I am running, let's go to the up the ramp camera. There's the ICE4 going around. I run Central European German trains on the Märklin system with 3 rail tracks. So if you look at a close-up of this track here, here you can see the other train I'm running. That's an Alex, which is a private company, regional train company in Germany, specializes in traffic in Bavaria, Munich, and east of Munich, but also some lines run from Munich to Stuttgart. Now it might go black here for a second, so don't panic. Don't up. Yeah, that camera's all messed up.
Ooh, rats. Which one's that?
It's that one. It's a piece of crap one.
Okay.
It looks like the wire is half hanging out,
Yeah,
so
it
that's
is.
probably the problem.
Yeah.
It was a piece of crap. That came damaged. It was $25. It came damaged. Let me see if you.
I don't
Now
know.
it froze. That's okay. Let me mess with it a bit. Don't panic, everybody. I know it froze. I'm just gonna. Gosh darn it. I was trying to mess with something here and everything went silly for a
It
second.
sure did.
Let me just bounce it off and then bounce it back on. And there, now it's working again. Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I knew what to do. I figured it out. This is a great view, but it's a crappy camera. It's supposed to be a 4K camera, but it's a very grainy piece of crap view. Well, from the camera. So I'm just seeing if anybody has questions. Well, Artie, I'll give you a shout out. Maybe we'll get you. Of course, I shout out everybody once I start shouting out.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, did all my cameras freeze now?
Well, I'm rocking in that one.
Yeah, all the cameras froze. Okay. I've got to unfreeze my cameras, guys. Give me a second. Nope, not that one. Bear with me, I'm unfreezing all my cameras.
We're frozen. So about the mill. Anthony knows what to do. It's no big deal. Good, Artie. Yeah, we want everybody to do well.
I'm slowly getting them.
There he is. Three, now 4, 5. 5 if you count me.